Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Toby Okechukwu. I represent an area of Woji River Federal Constituency from Enugu State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I stand to support the intent and spirit of this motion. My colleague from Zamfara State mentioned that it is straightforward. Mr. Speaker, I do not think it is straightforward because this motion touches essentially on the relevance of government. And it is the constitutional responsibility of government to ensure the security, good governance of our populace. Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, if we have not entertained motions with regard to Zamfara State on the serial breaches of peace in that part of the country regarding cattle rustling, harassment, intimidation, and killing of Nigerian citizens, we have had motions that I would guess is up to 5 to 7 motions on that particular part of the country. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, once a country operates on anything goes, then the constituted authority of that country is on a wall. And I will think that if after several motions, we are continuing to see the harassment of maiming of citizens of this country, and the security agencies and government has not taken appropriate action, then something is fundamentally wrong. I would also suggest that there will be need for this parliament, and the committee is suggested to liaise with and investigate to what extent the various motions that we have moved have been addressed. To what extent are the security agencies living up to expectations? I will also suggest that the committee so mentioned should engage with the state government. We cannot have cattle rustling, invasion of our communities continually in perpetuity, and nothing happens to be done. We don't appear to be doing anything. The other day, there was bombing in Maiduguri. A few days ago, we had attacks in Adamawa. I read in the newspaper yesterday that four citizens from Borno State were beheaded, and a senior citizen who was at the farm was told to go and tell the villagers what has happened to Nigerians. Why should we tolerate that? If government or security agencies are on vacation, then this parliament will need to do something. And we want to know why we must continue on this paradigm. There has to be a paradigm shift. If it is poverty, if it is people who are invading us from other countries, there is no part of this country that is spared. None. And Nigerian citizens are being killed. Either they are killed in Italy because they are running away from the hazardous situation in this country, or they are killed in their own farms, in their own communities. I think we need to have a reverse and a proper conversation on what is actually happening. We can't continue moving motions there must be an end to every litigation, Mr. Speaker. And this must be a stop. We must stop moving motions on Zamfara and the invasion of communities. We must take action. And if the security agencies are not taking action, I think we need to report back to Parliament on why this should be so. Thank you very much.